Hi everyone, it's Elizabeth from Cruise Blog, and today I'm going to share with you some major differences and similarities between Royal Caribbean and Carnival's private islands in the Bahamas. Let's get into it. Both Royal Caribbean and Carnival have their own private islands within the Bahamas that can only be visited when sailing on one of their respective ships. CocoCay is Royal Caribbean's private destination, whereas Half Moon Cay is Carnival's. Those seeking more thrilling excursions might prefer CocoCay, whereas those seeking a relaxed beach day with fewer extra cost activities may find Half Moon Cay suitable. In 2019, Royal Caribbean spent a whopping $25 million renovating CocoCay. Prior to its completion, it was simply known as CocoCay. However, the extensive renovations required a new name. Hence, Perfect Day was added, and the pronunciation of CocoCay was changed to CocoCay to rhyme with Perfect Day. Perfect Day at CocoCay is a destination found on Royal Caribbean and Celebrity itineraries, as both lines are operated by Royal Caribbean Group. Additionally, it's a popular port on both short cruises to the Bahamas as well as longer Caribbean itineraries. It's roughly 140 miles east of Miami and is located directly next to Norwegian Cruise Line's Great Stirrup Cay. On the island, you'll find complimentary beach chairs and umbrellas, as well as a delicious lunch buffet. There's also the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean, Oasis Lagoon. While there's no denying that you can simply enjoy a relaxing day on the beach at no extra charge, what sets CocoCay apart are the paid activities, including Thrill Water Park, Hideaway Beach, Coco Beach Club, and more. Whether you want to ride the tallest water slide in North America, splurge on an upscale beach experience, enjoy an afternoon away from the children at the adults only area, the island has the perfect excursion for everyone. Half Moon Cay is Carnival's private island, located about 100 miles southeast of Nassau. It was purchased by Holland America Line in 1996 for $6 million. Because Holland America Line is owned by Carnival Corporation, it's a popular port on Carnival itineraries too. Since being purchased in the late 90s, roughly 50 acres of the 2,400-acre island have been developed. The waters around Half Moon Cay are shallow, meaning that cruise ships are unable to dock here, so passengers must use tender boats to go ashore. While you won't find as many activities as CocoCay, there are still quite a lot of excursions that you can pay for, including horseback riding, snorkeling with stingrays, and kayaking. Those who want to save money can take advantage of the complimentary beach chairs and buffet lunch. Now that we've talked a little about the background of each, we can more thoroughly discuss the major differences, with the first being that there's more acreage for guests to explore on CocoCay. According to Royal Caribbean's website, Perfect Day at CocoCay features more than 120 acres of pure thrill and ways to chill. This means that even though Half Moon Cay is larger at 2,400 acres, there's more acreage accessible to guests at CocoCay, since only 50 have been developed on Carnival's island. This leads right into the next difference. CocoCay simply offers more activities. Perfect Day at CocoCay is a hub for those who crave adrenaline rushes. The first time I visited the island, I splurged on a ticket to Thrill Water Park and had so much fun riding Daredevil's Peak, the tallest water slide in North America. The wave pool was a lot of fun too. Of course, not all of the excursions are thrill-based. I've also enjoyed a relaxing day in an overwater cabana and delicious upscale lunch at Coco Beach Club, as well as partied at Oasis Lagoon using my drink package at the swim-up bar. On the flip side, there's not as much to explore at Half Moon Cay. It's more of a typical beach, whereas CocoCay has more of a resort vibe. The next major difference is that Half Moon Cay doesn't have any complimentary umbrellas. If you want some shade, you'll have to shell out $35. While minor, I felt as though the cruise line was trying to nickel and dime passengers. I understand charging extra for things like clamshell beds and multi-level cabanas. However, it felt unnecessary to charge for something as simple as an umbrella, especially in the Bahamas. I am someone who tends to burn rather easily, so I had to be more rigorous about reapplying sunscreen. At some points, sitting in the direct heat just became way too much, and my friend and I had to take a walk to find some shade. Next, if you're someone who wants to get the most value out of their drink package, cruise to CocoCay. There's no denying that cruise drink packages are expensive. They can easily double your cruise fare depending on the deal that you received when booking. They aren't always worth it either. If you're someone who enjoys 2 to 3 drinks per day, you're better off paying for each drink individually. However, those who like to drink a tad more than usual on vacation will benefit from booking a package. One pro about Royal Caribbean drink packages is that you can use them ashore at Perfect Day at CocoCay. Whether you want a beverage from the floating bar or while lounging on the beach, you won't have to worry about racking up a large bill. Carnival, however, doesn't allow people to use their Cheers packages at Half Moon Cay. Even if you have the package, you'll have to pay extra for any drinks that you have on the island. Another difference between the two islands is that Half Moon Cay doesn't have a pier, so those wanting to go ashore will have to board a water taxi to be transported from the ship to shore. This is because the waters surrounding the island are too shallow for a ship to dock. The morning you arrive, you'll have to wake up and collect a tender group ticket. After that, there's a lot of waiting involved in the tender experience. Most likely, the taxi won't even depart as soon as you board, as you'll have to wait for it to fill up a bit. Additionally, you'll have to wait in line at Half Moon Cay to go through security before being allowed on a return tender. As part of Royal Caribbean's $250 million renovation of CocoCay, the company added a pier so guests can walk on and off the ship at their will. If you're worried about transportation on the island, however, you can rest easy knowing that both have a complimentary tram service available to guests. Those with mobility issues won't have to worry about navigating the islands, as both Half Moon Cay and Perfect Day at CocoCay have trams to help transport passengers from one location to another. At Half Moon Cay, you'll find trams from the Pirates Cove Welcome Center to the buffet, whereas the trams on CocoCay make stops at all of the major attractions. In addition to the tram service, another similarity is that both islands have vendors selling all kinds of gifts, ranging from magnets to island-branded merchandise, as well as some essentials. You can also use your Sail and Sign or SeaPass card, so you don't have to bring any cash. Unless, that is, you plan on purchasing something at the straw market at Half Moon Cay, as only the gift stores have the ability to charge your onboard account. If you happen to forget or run out of sunscreen, you can purchase some ashore too. However, it'll definitely be more expensive than on land. When I was visiting Half Moon Cay, I was shocked to see that a single bottle of spray sunscreen was $27. One of my favorite parts about the private island experience is the complimentary lunch buffet. Thankfully, both Carnival and Royal Caribbean's islands offer them. It's a nice break from the food served on board, and there's nothing quite like eating a freshly grilled burger or crafting your own tacos on the beach. However, you can pay for upgraded food too. On Half Moon Cay, you can purchase fresh seafood at the Lobster Shack, whereas CocoCay has Captain Jack's, which serves chicken wings and steak fries for around $8 and $3 respectively. There are also dining options located within Coco Beach Club and the new Hideaway Beach. CocoCay also has a few snack shacks located on the island where you can get complimentary mozzarella sticks, funnel cakes, crispy chicken sandwiches, and more. The islands aren't identical to one another, so it's important to research both before settling on a cruise line, as you won't find a cruise on board the revolutionary icon of the seas to Half Moon Cay. Similarly, Carnival Conquest won't be visiting CocoCay. Do you have a scheduled visit to either island? If so, what are you looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comments, and until next time, happy cruising, everyone!